This started looping up here. Let me turn this one off too.
Welcome back to Music on the Road FM with your host, Leroy Downs. The Motor City, the Big D, the Dirty. Today we're on the road to Detroit, Michigan, once known as the beating heart of the automotive industry. But as the golden era faded away at the beginning of the 80s, the last echoes of the repetitive and industrial noises gave birth to a new genre, techno. As Stacey Hotwax Hale, aka the godmother of house, and Brendan Gillen, a DJ born and raised in Detroit, tells us.
I think a combination of the factories here, and you think of the clink, you know, typically an artist listens all the time and they listen to sounds and go, what do you feel? And, you know, like, what is that noise? And you know, he might have heard you know, so think of in a factory and something repetitious is going to repeat itself. Oh, I can make a beat out of that, you know, put it and use that sound. That's how that came about, because we were the Motor City.
Detroit's a totally different city. When I first went to the Music Institute in like '89, we had a larger population. Techno meant something else. It meant really something else because it was this super mature, highly intelligent, visionary black music that had nothing to do with, like, say, the contemporary music of the time, NWA. You know, the exact opposite. It was the exact opposite. You know, Jeff Mills, like, still can't be categorized. You know, like, is he even from Earth? You know, like, what's going on there?
Wherever you are, you're in the right place. The funk is upon you. WJLB Detroit presents the Midnight Funk Association. Each night at midnight, the world comes to life.
Mythological, mystical, and extremely knowledgeable. Electrifying Mojo, the voice resonating on the radio in Detroit in the early 80s, brought us the B-52s, Prince, David Bowie, Kraftwerk, and more to the ears of the city. In 1981, Electrifying Mojo played the first techno track on the air, Alleys of Your Mind by the young Yoann Atkins. Today it's time to meet Detroit's new generation with a female touch.
You're listening to Rebecca Goldberg, spinning on the Sunday sessions on 1019 WDET.
Music has always been in my life, and you know, from the days of recording cassette tapes off the radio in a boombox, and it really was just something I was passionate about. And I was a little girl, and I would lay in bed on the weekend and listen to them broadcast live from the clubs. And I was like, I cannot wait until I'm old enough to go and dance to this music and listen to this music, and it's gonna be loud and it's gonna be great. I started hanging out in Detroit after college. A good friend of mine started taking me to different parties downtown, and one of them, this woman was DJing, and she used to go by the name Blonde Detroit. And I saw her playing records, and I was just blown away. Her selection was perfect with what I was interested in, and to see a woman doing this, I was like, wait a minute, I can do this. I can see that it's very much a male-dominated and male-run industry, but it's always been really important to me to be able to go in there and give them a show and back it up and, you know, do the work. And I'm not good because I'm a girl, and I'm not getting gigs because I'm a girl. You know, I'm getting these opportunities and doing this work because I put the time in. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a DJ anywhere else but Detroit. The talent is here, and it comes from here, and we're living it. You know, we're not just hearing about Detroit music from afar. We are actually immersed in it.
I'm the one that's in the know. I'm the one that steals the show. I'm the one that drives the car. I'm the one that set the bar. I'm the one that goes for days. I'm the one that gets the praise. I'm the one that's really sweet. I'm the one that brings the heat.
Detroit, where the assembly lines run. Born and raised, I'm a Detroit son. We're hard-working, blue-collar. If you love the city, man, stand up and holler. All the media does is spread fear, but we ain't hearing that because we got unity here. We're rebuilding from the inside out. We offer hope, they offer doubt. Things look bad now, we can't deny, but there's wave-o going on here, see that meets the eye. So many people proud to be in the D, so if you're one of us, stand up and sing with me.
Nice, man. Nice.
3 stickers. Cool. I hope you have singles.
I do too. I do.
Awesome. Oh my gosh, you're making my day. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend, okay? Taco Bell, right there. Just kidding. Coney dogs.
What's a Coney dog there?
What's a Coney dog? It's a steamed bun, hot dog, but it's like a really important hot dog. It has to be covered in chili, little onions, mustard. Everyone has a belly in Detroit. This is what keeps us warm all winter long. Coney dogs. Hey! Get over here.
This is good. You always down here?
Yeah, I've been here every Sunday since June. This is like one of the last weekends.
Oh my God.
I do the artist market here,
I didn't
obviously.
know.
Yeah.
It's my first Sunday in Eastern Month, you know.
Did you play already?
Yeah, I played, but I'm going to play again at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm playing at 3. Stay.
I'm not going anywhere.
The godmother of house music, Stacy Hot Wax Hale. I love her, and she really, I mean, you see, like, she supports me in what I'm doing and believes in me too, and it's really important. And if you're not getting booked, it's easy to book yourself, and that's kind of how I started too. You know, nobody was booking me. They didn't know who I was. It's DIY. You know, anyone that's putting out music, they're doing it themselves. They're hustling their music to their friends, they're inviting people to the parties, and I got to learn firsthand what that work is like, you know, from start to finish. You know, maybe hustle is a negative connotation, but I understand what that means. Like, you know, we work harder, we try harder, we go out there and we talk to people firsthand, and we're inviting them and telling them and promoting.
From super Fordism to post-industrialism to total bankruptcy to a city rebuilding itself with the people. Today is a new era for the city, attracting investors, artists, and startups, and giving birth to new music. The Big D is proud, and what's to come could still surprise you. Let me leave you cats with a percussion session in D fashion.